Hey, welcome to Someday Farm. I'm Stephen Watson. I was just kind of thinking about when, in my case, I'm kind of thinking about somebody practicing a form, a pattern, a punse or something, and they get a correction, from the instructor and say, well, it's actually done like this, and we have to do this with your foot, and all right, now you got it. Let's go practice it, integrate it. That's great. Once the person kind of gets that correction and they've, begun to embody it, like it's not just mental, but like, oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, I think I got it now. Thank you, appreciate that. And you've, the case that I'm thinking of here is that you've removed an error, right? Rather than just added a new thing that the teacher added that you didn't know or had left out or forgotten. But here I'm thinking of when the teacher says, oh, that doesn't belong. It isn't done at all, or it isn't done then, it isn't done that way, whatever. So when our correction is an excision of when our correction is an excision of something, and we now kind of have it, slightly embodied of kind of, okay, I kind of get it. I'm going to practice a little bit, start to integrate it. Pay attention to the missingness of that thing. Don't just pay attention to the corrective or the thing that's put in where the thing was taken out, but pay attention to like, well, that thing's now missing. So for example, I've had this hat on for a few hours. I don't particularly feel it. I see it on the camera, but I don't particularly feel it as I know it's there. But, and I think we've all experienced this, if I take the hat off, I may kind of feel the hat now. Like, oh wait, is it still on? That's a weird, why do I feel it if it's in my hand? So maybe it's analogous to that. We have this opportunity to sense something that we clearly weren't sensing or maybe knowing or valuing until the teacher said, well, take that out and perhaps put this in. But rather than just focusing on the correction, which is plenty good, that's nice, see if you can focus, at least for a short time, on, okay, now that that thing's gone, what am I feeling? Can I feel what it had been? And quite often, people can kind of feel what something had been better than they were able to feel it when it actually was. And this can really help us kind of learn to teach. It can help us learn what's going on in another person. It can help us learn perhaps why that isn't done. Now that I can kind of feel it weirdly, more clearly after it doesn't exist, I can maybe understand, oh, that's why that's not correct, because that would add tension here and not, challenge this function or what have you. So something to think about next time you catch yourself in that kind of place. Thank you.